hope you can see me better now. The last angle I had was not that good, and I'm like, what are you doing? I don't want to talk about the current state of the world, but I just felt called to say what's been like going on in my mind recently. And it's critical right now that we continue to evolve and grow into the highest version of ourselves, and continue cherishing and showing compassion. That is what makes us whole. That's what makes us human. And we're entering an age where everything will soon be digitalized, and the ones who control this digitalized space want to operate as the master. But what they don't want you to know is that you are also the master. So Psalms 82:6, read that verse, literally says that you guys, are God's too. Like, we came on this earth to represent God. We came on this earth to also act within God. And so we also need to adhere to God's will, which is to be loving, to have compassion, to show gratitude for this earth, gratitude for your loved ones, gratitude for your family, your ancestors, everybody. And we haven't been acting within it. And that's why, like, this year you're seeing everything come to light, because all of the sins of humanity the truth will always prevail. Like, the truth and the good will always prevail. No doubt about it. The truth and the good will always prevail. So right now it's just important that we continue to show love to each other. Like, and I think too, like, we just take things too seriously, like, way too often too. And I know I do that with myself too. Like, I take myself way too seriously. I'm like, you don't need to be serious all the time. Like, you can be, there's a lot of things you can laugh about. And I don't think that anybody should suffer. Like, I feel like that nobody on this earth should suffer. And we can have a world where everybody is thriving in abundance. And it's gonna sound like, so like, oh, you're such a hippie, like, peace-loving hippie, whatever. But I mean, it's true though. You know, we're the ones that caused all this suffering, and for what amount of good has it caused us? Because at the end of the day, that's where we're going. We're going towards a world where everything is being controlled by one person, and this one person has some very misconstrued ideas of how things should be. It's not going to sustain itself. The machine will eventually eat itself. But yeah, just continue to love each other, continue to love this earth, continue to be the best version of yourself, continue to grow, continue to evolve, continue to look towards the highest good, because that is what is going to save you. And you have to do it yourself. You can't let anybody else do it for you. That's one thing I learned too. Like, nobody's going to save themselves except for you. Although you are the master of your reality. And in order to become the highest version of yourself, you have to become the highest version of yourself. Like, it's not a one and said and done thing. One and done said thing. And then another thing too, I'm gonna take you guys while I'm walking. But another thing too is that we don't get to take our bodies when we die. We don't get to take our bodies with us. Only thing that leaves this physical 3D realm that we exist on right now is our souls. The only thing that we take with us after we die is our souls. So why are we not preserving this space? Why aren't we preserving this earth while we're here? And I'm not perfect. I know I can do a way lot better with, being conservative about how much waste that I produce, and how much plastic, and how many things that harm the environment that I use. However, one thing that I've done to reduce the amount of waste is I reuse, like, bottles. I reuse containers. I reuse boxes. Like, I make as much use as I can out of what I have, so I don't buy meaningless things, like meaningless pieces of plastic that just stay here and pollute the small world that we live on. Oh my god. So right now what you can do is forgive. Right now what you can do is forgive. Forgive yourself for your ignorance. Forgive yourself for all the lows of the world. Don't give any emotion to it, because giving them emotion, returning hate, is just going to essentially put out more of it. And what we need to do is just put out more love. Like, just be more love. Just be more of a loving person. And that's what I'm doing. You know, despite everything, I'm not gonna give. I forgave all my enemies a long time ago, and I don't have any problems with anybody because I forgave them, and I forgave myself, and I also forgave myself for my mistakes in the past, and I forgave myself for my ignorance, because that is what it is. It's just many people are blinded by the evils of this world. Many people are unaware of the evils, and they're just ignorant, and that's okay, because nobody has taught them otherwise. So what I think is the solution to everything is forgiveness and love. I'm not going to give any more of my emotions to the lows, that's what they want you to do. They want you to be upset, and they want you to be, you know, primal and act in all of these low vibrational emotions, when you can transmute it and be another light, because evils will not prevail. The evils in this world will not prevail. So I'm done preaching. You guys like me talking about this kind of stuff, please, like and subscribe, because I'm always having these kinds of thoughts, and I don't really have anybody to talk about them to, or I just feel like they should reach a larger audience where they might actually help somebody. You never know. Sometimes your words may awaken somebody's mind, and if we all have like awoken minds, then what's there to stop us? So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know. Stay tuned for more content. Bye.